Alrighty, welcome to our third notes on triangles, this time involving opposite sides and angles. And I say this a lot, but this time it's especially true. These notes are pretty straightforward. Really, there's only one idea that's being hammered in again and again. So basically what we're going to get down to is that angles in a triangle have opposite sides, and triangles' sides have opposite angles. But before we dive into that, I want to make sure we remember how to name angles. So I'm going to start with question 1 here at the top. Give all possible names for angle 1. Okay, well, the first one's easy. It's angle 1. I also know that this 1 is on an A right here, and I can name an angle by the vertex, A. The next is going to be DAE. DAE. Now, I can name an angle by all 3 points as long as the middle letter is the vertex. So as long as A is in the middle, I can name it that way. So another one I can do is EAD. EAD. 4 names for one little angle. Okay, let's go ahead and try B. B is going to have more names because I have more points I can use. Let's look at angle 1. Okay, once again I can just name it angle 1, right? And because it's on point W, I can name it angle W. Next, I can go by PWL because all 3 of those points make an angle. PWL. W, of course, has to stay in the middle, and I can go the other way. LWP. Okay? But I can even go further here and do ZWP. Then finally, PWZ. So this is kind of a special case. This angle here has a total of 6 names that are all functionally the same. But you'll find that might not be true for question C. Now, I'm going to let you do this one on your own, but before you try it, I want you to figure out, we're looking at angle 6. Can I use angle P alone as a name for it? No, you actually can't, because it's unclear whether angle P refers to 5 or 6. You can't use it. Okay? Try to figure out all the names for angle C. Then unpause the video. Okay, so we can use angle 6. I can use ZPL. And I can use LPZ. There's actually only 3 names I can use. Alright, now with that introduction, that review out of the way, let's dive into the main course, looking at opposite sides and opposite angles. You might hear my dog walking by. Okay, so in question D, we want to identify the side of the triangle that is opposite of G. So I got angle G. I'm going to point the arrow to the opposite side, which is segment HF. I want to make sure you use the segment name for each of these. Okay, side opposite of angle F is going to be side GH. Finally, side opposite of H is going to be GF. Now you might notice something. Notice the side that is opposite the angle does not contain the reference point. And what I mean by that is the side opposite of angle G is HF. There's no G in this segment name. Same thing here. The side opposite of F is GH. There's no F in that. And for the opposite of H, GF has no H in it either. The side opposite of the angle does not have that angle in it. And when you think about it, that makes total sense. Okay. Diving down to the bottom, we're going to practice that. We're going to practice that idea. Okay. In triangle PQR, I want to find the side opposite to angle P. Well, that'll be QR, right? The side opposite of P is QR. And I want you to notice something too. I don't actually need the picture to figure these out, right? I have triangle PQR, but I can also use the triangle name to figure this out. Okay, so angle Q, I'm going to eliminate Q from my options, and I know what's opposite of it is segment PR, because it's the other two letters. And I know the side that's opposite of angle R is going to be the other two letters, PQ. So even without looking at the triangle, I can still figure out these questions just by using some intuition on my triangle name. So in H, I'm going to be looking at triangle ALK. Is it this one on the right, this one on the left, or the whole thing? So this is actually going to be the triangle on the right. We're going to do ALK, these 3 points. So I can do the same process as before. The side opposite of angle L is going to be LK. And if I just look at the triangle name, I eliminate the A, I have LK left over. When I'm given the 3 letters, like in KLA, I know that L here is my vertex. So my segment's going to be with the other 2 letters, segment KA. When I do LKA, I do LKA, like that. And the opposite sign is going to be LA. Or, I'm sorry, it's going to be KA. I actually messed that up. KLA, it's going to be KA is on the opposite side. What I was explaining is this one down here. So, K is going to be my vertex. That means L and A are going to make up my opposite side. And if you check it, you have LKA. The opposite side is LA. Okay, looking lastly at KML, I'm going to solve these without looking at the triangle at all. The side opposite of angle M is going to be KL, because it's the other 2 letters. The side opposite of MLK is going to be MK, because it's the points on the opposite sides of my vertex. And then the last one's going to be ML. And if I check it to make sure, I have angle M here, and KL is on the opposite. I have MLK, and MK is on the opposite. I have MKL, and ML is on my opposite. Okay, let's flip to the back. So, we can find the side opposite of angles, and we can find the angle opposite of a side. It follows the same process, and again, you don't need to use the picture. I have triangle PQR, and given segment PR, the opposite angle is going to be angle Q, because it's the leftover point. The side opposite of QR is going to be angle P, and the side opposite of PQ is going to be angle R. You can check it with a picture if you want. Okay, try K for me, pause, and then you can check your work. Okay, so the side opposite of angle LA is going to be angle K, the side opposite of KA is going to be angle L, and the side opposite of KL is going to be angle A. Notice, the angle that is opposite a side is not in the segment name. Notice, the angle that is opposite a side is not in the segment name. Okay, you've got 2 more questions to try on the back. I'll write in my answers quietly while you finish these up. Check your work, and then you can do the homework on the which you'll find in the homework section. So, let's solve these out. And notice for triangle M, for the question M, we're looking at the whole outside triangle. Because we're looking at the whole outside triangle, we don't care at all about this segment in the middle. It doesn't matter. ignore it when you solve these problems. Okay, once you're done, you can check your answers, and then you can move on to the homework in the homework section of Schoology. Thank you very much, and have a great day.